Preheat your oven to 350. Next, you want to set out your ingredients. You just want to have things prepped, okay? This is all that I need to make a blueberry lemon pecan cake. I like to use alkaline water. Since this will be for later, I'm going to put that aside. This is for the glaze. I like to use an alkaline base water. One thing about if you're using fruit, always remember you need to dust it and coat it with some of the flour. These pecans are from my Uncle Henry, my late Uncle Henry, from his actual tree. He had an actual pecan tree, okay? And I've frozen them. They were shipped to me from North Carolina because we don't have a food line here in New Jersey. I'm going to melt this butter. I'm going to, what they call that, graze the lemon. Only 1 egg, and I'm going to use a little bit of lemon extract. One thing about it is CJ's Baking with Soul. I don't really use ingredients when I cook, but when I bake, I do try to follow directions. And so this says 10 teaspoons, but I'm going to put the whole thing. I'm going to melt that butter. You always want to crack your eggs separately because you want to make sure that there's nothing wrong with the egg. So I always crack it separately in a bowl. Okay, so the egg looks great. No issues. You always want to crack it separately. You want to make sure you don't get any shell and it looks fine. How's that butter, baby? Butter is melting. Yes, I melt my butter even in a cast iron skillet because I wanted to get that iron, right? And then I'm going to let this cool. I don't care how tempting it looks, but don't you dare add butter this hot to your cake batter ever. Moving right along, we have these blueberries, and like I said, you want to coat your blueberries in the actual flour. Why am I doing this? Because when you coat your berries and you let them sit while your batter is mixing your batter, it won't sink to the bottom of your cake. That way, when you cut your cake or your loaf, you're not just going to see all the berries huddled up together like it's a football match in a huddle. They're going to be spread throughout the cake. So you want to just coat it with some of the batter with some flour. So I have 3/4 cup of water right there. Pecans are from an actual pecan tree in North Carolina. They're from my Uncle Henry's pecan. I'll just put some in here. Just gonna put from his actual tree. They were shipped to me from my dad from his actual tree. I'm gonna also let them coat. Maybe I'll break them up individually with my hand. I'll wait and see. But we're gonna start and get this moving.